Okay. Oblivion Remastered on the Steam Deck OLED. Edit the brightness. This is gonna be a test live stream of me playing on the Steam Deck. Never done anything like this before, but we're gonna check how it goes on the Steam Deck, and I'm gonna update the information up top in real time. Let's go past all of this. Does get full controller support, at least in the menu so far. Mega Metal, welcome to the stream. Let's hope for a solid 60 FPS. Yeah, I am gonna hope, but let me put the info up here so we can check, and I'm gonna check the battery as well, but let's get through all of this first. So far in the menu, we're limited to 30 FPS, but we'll see. Is there a faster way to scroll this? Let's see. Oh. Okay, let's go into options. Yeah, we are limited to 31. Set it to cap. See the FPS already. Motion blur is off. We are gonna start with the lowest preset. Looks like it can go lower than low. So let's just try with the lowest everything. There are some upscaling options as well, FSR and XCSS. There is frame generation option, but we are gonna keep it off right now. Let's set it to FSR and set it to balance. And we are gonna start from that and see what we get. Light changes, okay, doesn't look like we need to reset. New game. And
I was born 87 years ago.
Let me know how you guys can hear me.
For
how
65
you can hear the game,
years, I've ruled as Tamriel's
bring the
emperor.
audio of the game up.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the third era, and the final.
Okay, we've all seen that years ago. Just gonna skip through some of the cinematics. We are gonna have to create a character, but we want to see how the game looks, how it runs, so I might fast forward through all of that. Oh, this guy's ugly. All right. Let me get a... Well, they did fix the faces, but not by much. All right, so they've kept the original Oblivion faces. But again, this is on the lowest possible settings, guys, so just keep in mind. Okay, body type. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. Let's just go with what we get here. Character name. Oh, it's D-Flow. All right. 85 FPS. Now keep in mind this is uncapped, so the most you can actually reach is 90, but My capture card allows you to see that it's more FPS so far indoors.
Pale skin, snotty
80
expression.
FPS, lowest settings, FSR set
You're
to
a
balanced.
The
Let me
masters
actually
of
update
Magica,
that
right?
here.
Nothing but a bunch of stuck-up snobs with cheap parlor tricks. Go ahead, try your Magica in here. Let's see you make those bars disappear. No? What's the matter? Not so powerful now, are you, Breton? You're not leaving this prison till they throw your body in the lake. Oh, that's right. You're going to
need a
die
key.
in here, Breton. You're going to die.
Let's see. UI seems pretty navigable using the controller. There has been updates to the UI as well.
Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir. My sons. They're dead, aren't they?
Yeah. So we're gonna see what it looks like outside.
Only said they were
So
attacked.
far, this isn't really
No, they're
much of a
dead.
benchmark.
I know
Can't
it.
really tell.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt. Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen
Once you step
you.
outside, it's GG's deep to the
Let
low
me
20s.
see your face.
I
You
hope
were
not.
the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right.
This is
This
using a
is
dock.
the
Yes,
day.
I am
Gods give me strength.
basically using a capture card to transfer it over to my PC, so it all goes through the dock.
Assassins attacked my sons, and my blades are leading me out of the city along a secret By chance, the entrance Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for. I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
I am gonna disconnect the charger in a little bit so we can see what the battery level is like, but I don't think there's point to doing it right now inside. Let's get out.
Don't get
first
too
to
close.
See what the performance is really like. It's a bit unstable though, jumping between 70 and 90. Capping it would
Close
be
up
best,
left.
but
Protect the Emperor.
currently it's uncapped. Oh,
The captain's down. Die! My blood!
did I get the sword?
That the best you can do?
Let's see. There we go.
Take that down!
You're lucky I like
My
it.
blood!
Otherwise,
For
you'd
the
get over
You don't want to do that again.
it. Are you all right, sire?
Friendly
We're
fire a
clear
little
for
bit.
now.
Captain Reno,
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
there's trouble ahead.
How could they be waiting for us
Does this
here?
look good? Yeah.
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades.
Yeah, I remember
take
playing
point. Let's
Oblivion
move.
and it
You stay
didn't
here,
run very well.
prisoner.
It was
Don't
like one
try
of the
to
first
follow.
games that you really had to tweak your PC and your game to be able to run it. It was really something for back in the day. Oh! No, don't let me die to a rub. Right? Okay. What do I do here, guys? How do we get out? That rat fur looks rough. Yeah, this is on the lowest possible settings right now. So it will look pretty rough. I guess this is not the right way. Man, I haven't played in so long. It's not close behind us, so how do we get out? Okay, now I already see the FPS dipping as we see some light. Don't have any luck. So maybe I can get. Oh, actually, that's not bad. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's nice physics right there. Can we actually break the rope? Drifting Nitro, I'm going on a vacation tomorrow, so glad to know this one's on the deck on the plane ride. Just stay a little bit because we still haven't gotten outside and people are saying that outside is going to struggle. I hope we can get at least 30 FPS. That would be fine playing on the deck. The rats do look very rough though. But this guy's missing one arm. Yeah, the textures. You can see some texture streaming. When you get up close, it gets more detail. You need to do the barrel check, see if you can put it on someone's head. Oh, we got a workpick, so we can try and open other chests as well. Oh. We don't have much arrows left, and I can't seem to aim. God, I suck with this. Let me switch back to the... Damn it. Are we going in circles now? I think this is the right way. Which rooms? Let's see. Yeah, let's wait for the open world, because right now with all this like looking at this fire, it's already down to 62. We used to run at 85 back then, and I can see some dips even to 50. So it might not run as well as it looks right now. And we still don't know what the battery life is like. I don't wanna show battery life and it's gonna say like 4 hours, and then we go outside and it's like 2 hours on the OLED and under an hour on the LCD. So don't make your conclusions yet, guys. Nice traps. Controls feel nice though, pretty smooth. If you guys know the hotkey to... Oh, now this is a bigger area. We're already down to 40 and it's all over the place. If you guys know the hotkey to change to third person, I can also test that. Actually check it out. Yeah. So this is a bit of a more open area. We're down to 55, 40, 48. It's probably gonna go down to at least 30 or even below 30 outside. Did any of these blocks have any arrows? I didn't check. They only have rat meat? Yeah, of course they do. If you cap the frame rate at 30, that would definitely help with stability. It's not gonna be that jumpy. Currently we are uncapped. I might have to cap it to 60 soon. Oh, got a fire over here. Friendly fire between the goblins. We're gonna have to get some health back. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, actually, that's bad for me. Yeah, I got a potion there. Indoors runs good, open world runs like hot garbage. In the city you could barely reach 20 FPS. I don't know how the hell this is ranked as verified. Yeah, I would have to agree that the verification system for Steam Deck is a little bit flawed. It would have been a lot better if it was somehow community based and people could vote for it, or at least have some comment on it and share their personal experience. Because a lot of verified games shouldn't be verified, or at least Steam should set proper expectations. Because a lot of people seem to enjoy Monster Hunter Wilds on the Steam Deck, even though it runs at 20 FPS. So
Show me what you
look at this guy is like rendered at lower frame rate. Yes, sir. That was a weird effect right there.
Damn it! It's that prisoner
Come with us.
again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
Kill me? What?
No, he is not one of them.
Yeah, that's right.
He can help us. He must help us.
Yeah,
They
As you
cannot
wish, sire.
understand why I trust you. They've not seen what
Let's go, open
How
world.
can I listen? I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Choose your birth sign. Let's go with the Atlantic this time.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
The FPS is going to tank out the sewers. I
Your
hope not.
stars are not
You
mine.
guys are saying this
Today
is
the
gonna blow up my
apprentice
Steam
shall
Deck. I hope
serve you
not.
at the forge of destiny. My dream, but in your with such no trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest
We
easy.
need to stop.
Men are
Low
but
standards
flesh and
deck
blood.
there, so just
They
to say the
know
Sun
their
games won't
doom,
run well. Yeah,
but
it's
not
been
the hour.
it's been what,
In
43
this,
years.
I am blessed to see
since the
the
deck
hour
came
of
out.
my death,
It was
to
definitely
face
never
my
designed to run
apportioned
the
fate.
latest games.
Then I go to my grave. You shall follow me yet.
But it's still pretty
You
amazing.
may as well
machine
make yourself
for
useful
any
here.
game
Carry this
before
torch and stick close.
2022, I'd say
We're the Emperor's, although I admit,
it's a pretty good device.
my job is to stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, bro. Let's go. Already refunded. You guys refunded the game. It doesn't run that well. Oh my god.
For the blade! The Emperor's in danger! Don't push me, prisoner.
Not much farther.
Are you guys going back and forth? If it... What? Yeah, this is the right way.
Watch your back, Boris. Protect the Emperor! Watch your back, Boris.
The end is in sight.
Okay, let's go. probably just stream it to my deck from my computer. Fighting Tortoise, yeah. That's how I play most of the latest games. If you're fortunate enough to have a higher end machine, you can always just stream it to the Steam Deck. That's a great option. If you want to play in bed, don't want to sit on the desk all day.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers. Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Just looking here.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
There's a dead end.
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the
end
Emperor.
is inside
Guard
for
him
an
with your
FPS.
life.
You see? No, guys, come on.
For the Emperor!
What's the matter? Getting tired? Oblivion, take you!
For the blade! And
I don't know why they're like the actual assassins are rendered at lower frame rate. It's like I'm playing Doom or something.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
take them down!
That's the best you can do?
Back with the Emperor. Protect him with your life. Take them down! For the blades and the Emperor!
You know, for people who want to kill the Emperor, they should focus me a lot. Oh no.
Let's get this over.
If you want to
my
help,
God.
get...
No, it's gonna bring me. Oh my god. The end is not in sight. You guys are gonna leave the stream now because I'm a shitty player. We can't even get outside the
Please,
sewers.
sire, we must keep moving.
No. Are you kidding me? We're gonna have to speed go through the sewers now.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Rip. Yeah. This was bad. I wasn't even looking at my HP. This was like the last fight, I think. Let me just... Anyway, we're gonna go through it again, so let me just disconnect charger and see what the battery is like. The picture is gonna come back, don't worry. Yeah, bro, that was bad.
Just stay out of our way.
If it's very bad, please try FSR performance. Yeah, I will be trying all of the options as soon as we get out of the sewers.
There's trouble.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
This guy dies, and then I get a sword.
The captain's down.
Captain's down. Let's get this stuff.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno,
She's dead.
but we will...
Keep quiet and stay out of the way.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't
This
worry,
one of
sir.
us is
We will get you out
playing
of here.
bad on purpose to
They
keep us
won't
on
be
the
the first
stream.
to
I think this
underestimate the
definitely drove
blades.
people away from the
I'll
stream.
take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Come on, Boros. You know I'm gonna grow on you. Okay, I'm speedrunning this now. Yeah, you can't take the bucket with you. Somebody said I could, but oh wait, she has the key. Wasn't expecting another stream. Yeah, I thought Oblivion getting a remaster justified another stream. So this is a test. For some of you, you may notice that the audio sounds different because I'm using a different microphone without any effects on it. but I think it's still good enough. Battery life 2 hours 40 minutes right now in the sewers, so that's probably gonna drop to about what, 2 hours and 15 minutes outside, something like that. I am gonna change the look on the settings as well because I want to check out the temperature of the deck as well. I played this game when I was 10. Yeah, same. I think I was 13, but I think I played it in high school, 8th grade or something. And it barely ran. So I think some people in the chat are saying we're gonna have the same experience. It's barely gonna run, at least on the Steam Deck. I said I'm speedrunning this, so let's just try and get back. Skip this. Okay, he has a bow. We're all getting 40 FPS here when the combat is a bit more intense. Even in the sewers, it's dropping to 40 FPS, so that's not a good sign, guys. Oh, the zombie is still after me. Imagine if I die again. Okay, let me just eat. Revive a potion. Nah, yeah, that's the bad part about speedrunning is I didn't get anything to eat. This guy doesn't have anything. They had brought meat earlier. Oh no, I don't wanna lockpick. The witch was here, right? Can I actually... this guy has a shield, right? Oh, actually, he did have a shield. Oh, wait. Let me just get that shield off real quick. Skip past all of this. I don't want to fight the witch. How does the fan sound on the Steam Deck? Is it distractingly loud? Actually, let me check. I have a headphones on right now, so I can't really tell. But let me check. It is pretty loud. It's going off actually. Which probably means that the temperature is high as well. Let me see. The temperature is up in 77, 78 degrees on the CPU.
For the Emperor!
That's a bit high for an OLED.
Take them down!
If you ask me, that's I think one of the highest
prisoner again.
I've
Kill
seen
him.
on
He
OLED.
might be working with the assassins.
Oh,
No, he is not one of them. He can help us.
Yes,
He must help us.
yeah,
They
it's pretty tough
cannot
on the deck.
understand
75
why I
degrees on the
trust you.
GPU, 78
They've not
on the
seen
CPU.
what I've seen. How can I explain?
2 hours and 30
Listen,
minutes of
You
battery
know
life
the
right now on
Nine,
the OLED.
how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
The fans are going off. It's not at max RPM. I think in the max RPM
I've served the Nine
6,000.
all
It's
my
currently at
days, and
5,000
I chart
RPM,
my
but you can
course by
definitely
the
hear the fans
cycles.
if you
The
don't have
skies are
headphones
marked
on.
with I know the...
What did we pick the last time? The Yatruna, yeah.
You wish the signs are your but in with no
Let's do
met
this
in
again.
to
Hopefully
fate.
we don't die again.
I go. You shall.
Actually, we
Sire.
can save at any point, right? System, quick save. Yes. Okay.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
There is autosave, but it's at certain points.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although... We're the Emperor's bodyguard. Although I admit... Stick close and let us do our job.
Yeah, people are saying it's gonna drop the FPS a lot in open world. For anybody joining right now, I did reach this part before, but I died. So we could have been at the open world right now if I knew how to play the game. Hopefully this time I'll survive long enough to exit the sewers so we can see if it will in fact run at all. I think when we get to open world, we might spend a lot of time in the menu trying to get it to at least 30 FPS. Safe, bro.
This one's mine! Protect the Emperor!
Yeah, I saved. I'm not gonna save after every fight.
Show me what you've got!
Thought we'd go down easy!
Mara's mercy on you.
This is on their difficulty
do that
also,
again.
so... could have been on the easiest one. Save. Okay, guys. Here, quick save. Done. Go.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Yeah. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but this remaster was done with Unreal Engine. It's probably Unreal Engine
Looks
5.
clear. Come on.
And
We're
usually
almost
Unreal
through to
Engine
the
5
sewers.
games, they don't run great on the Steam Deck. So it's probably not gonna be very good in the open world. Looks terrible. The West End
Damn it!
still runs
The
bad.
gate is
Yeah,
barred from the other
unfortunately.
side. A trap!
The chat kind
What
of
about
scares
that
me, not
side
gonna lie.
Worth a try. Let's go.
Why is that, Garrett? Do you think people have high expectations from the Steam Deck?
It's a dead end.
It's a
What's
dead
your
end,
call,
yeah.
sir?
We're gonna get
They're
that.
behind us. Wait here, sire.
Waiting with the Emperor. Gone for the blades! And then
For
take
the
him down.
Emperor! Take that! You're pathetic!
I told you to stay with me. You thought we'd go down easy?
Die, you sc-
Get back with the Emperor. Protect him with your life.
Yes, yes, I'm protecting the Emperor, don't worry about it.
For the Emperor! Oblivion take you.
Oh,
you
I
wanna
dipped
help,
down
get
to
back and
30.
protect
Did you
the
see that?
Emperor.
That was a massive dip right there.
You thought we'd go down easy? Take them down.
Yeah,
you got.
in a big fight,
This
it
one's
will drop FPS a lot.
If you want to
is
help,
definitely
get
not a
back
good
and
sign.
protect the Emperor.
Oh, wait, guys. Quick save. And then we drink a potion, yeah? Don't do the same mistake. Inventory. Do these.
This ends here! Take that!
If you want to help for the Emperor!
Come on, when does it end?
Die, you scum!
This is die where you fall down and bleed to death! This ends here!
If you want to help, get back and protect the Emperor. I fight for the Empire!
I can go no further. You take the amulet, find him, and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
The one thing is that 2 FPS enemy animations make it unplayable. Looks like yeah, that's what I was saying.
You chose a bad day to take up with the cause
pretty
of
weird.
the Septums.
It seems to be on purpose.
You're
The
lucky I
actual
like you.
enemies are
Otherwise, no.
rendered at lower frame
Tell
rate, and
them
it looks
sailors.
like Doom enemies. Maybe it's just to help with the FPS, but
failed.
it definitely doesn't look great.
The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body. Strange. He saw something. They say the amulet. He must.
He's dead.
Joffrey.
Let's go outside.
Nothing. Oh. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. It's a secret way out of the Imperial. Here. There are rats and goblins.
Must not choose your class. What should I choose, guys? Let's go with knight.
I thought so. A few rats and goblins won't give you. You. Good. The Emperor's. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body. By the way,
Did he take my sword? What? What? Open world, guys. Let's go. And the stream might end pretty fast if it doesn't run well. We're almost outside. Where do I go from here? 200 people watching, yeah. They're waiting for me to go outside so they can see it dip down to 20 FPS. Okay, you guys feel it? Exit sewers. Alright. We got an achievement even. It gets only 2 hours of battery too. Yeah, that's on the OLED as well. From what I've seen, most modern games that came out in the last 6 months, if it's a AAA game, it will get about 2.5 hours of battery on the OLED. Oh my god, look at that texture streaming. Ooh. Alright, 45, 44. If I look around. It's actually not too bad. You guys kept saying it's gonna be 20. It probably will drop to 20. But so far, it's actually better than expected. Again, this is on the lowest FSR set to balanced. You can see a lot of texture streaming, like in the grass. It's not great. But it doesn't run bad either. It's actually pretty great. Let's sprint a little bit. Dropping to 40, 49. Oh, 39 there. I think the city is much... It's actually rougher. Yeah, it probably will be. I can definitely see how it might drop to 20. But for what it is right now, seems pretty good. It kind of looks like original Oblivion at these settings, but I'll take it. The other streamer had it on like medium. Yeah, I'm gonna set it to medium and just a little bit to see what happens. Do you guys want to go inside? There's a lot of stuttering right now. When you're sprinting, there's a lot of stuttering. Probably gonna suck in the city, but let's see. $69, $65. Which part of the city does it struggle with? I mean, there's not much happening right here. need to go further. If you get 35-40 in the market area in the city, I'd bump up settings at night to try to get it to 30 and look decent. Yeah, I think if it runs at 30 without any stuttering, I'll take it. City powers. But it runs pretty fine to me. But I'm not sure where I'm going. I think it's this way. Trade district. Let's check the trade district. Surprisingly bad. Yeah, on the lowest setting, it's not looking great.
You have my ear, citizen.
What is it, citizen?
Oblivion Remastered is way a lot better than this. It is a pretty old game. Oh, we're outside.
What is it, citizen?
Oh, it's dipping now. Did you see that? Dip to 25. All right, let's change things up a little bit. So this is on the lowest possible settings. We are gonna first cap this to 60 because it's definitely not gonna go above that. And quality level medium. Everything's set to medium. FSR still balanced. Frame generation off. Save and exit. Alright. Wow, it looks a lot better, and we're down to 23, 24 FPS. This is on medium settings. Definitely looks a lot better, but it definitely feels somewhat worse. Can we even dip it below 20? 22, 24. Yeah, this is rough. 20 FPS medium, 100%. Shadows off. Shadow low, texture high. Yeah, shadows are probably the biggest issue here. This is at 25. You can probably get away with setting most of the things on medium and then shadows on low to get it to stay at 30. GPU clock is not actually set to anything right now. We can manually set it to 1600. Doesn't make a difference. Let's play with the settings a little bit more. So if we have maybe global illumination quality can go to low, shadow quality can go to low. Okay, let's actually see what's the button for third. Okay, yeah. Okay, so oh, this looks rough. I shouldn't have gone to third person. My character looks like okay, with shadow set to low and global illumination quality set to low, we can almost get to 30. Turn on lumen? No, I don't want to have a fire in my home with an exploding Steam Deck. Oh man, when you sprint, it gets rough. Yeah, this is Unreal Engine 5, so it's gonna be really hard. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's see if we can turn something more. You can. Oh, actually, you can see the FSR. Look at the sword ghosting. The FSR ghosting is bad. It's very bad. And this is unbalanced. So, yikes. Okay, so there is low and there's lowest. So we currently have most of the things on medium. Shadow quality is on low. If we set it to lowest, and if we set global illumination quality to lowest as well, apply changes. Right, we can get to about 40. If we sprint, does it go? It doesn't drop below 30. Let's see in combat. That's actually not too bad. I mean, it looks awful without the shadows, but this is on mostly medium settings. Let me update the text here. Right, so battery life, let's say 230, settings medium. Actually, not too shabby. Look like resolution set 2K in the settings. Display resolution, yeah, that's not correct. It's probably because I'm connecting it through the capture card. That's why I'm seeing that. It's actually 1280 by 800. Oh, now we're down to 24 FPS all of a sudden. What happened there? What changed? What? How did we get that low? Nothing changed here. Yeah, motion blur is off. Pretty sure it should be off. I always keep that off. Screen space reflections, you want me to turn that off? Let's see. Oh, I didn't save it all. But we just had it running at 40 and now it's down to 23 something. So I'm not sure what happened right there. And it's very unstable. And the GPU is at 79 degrees on the OLED. That's a lot of degrees, guys. Right. If we do auto detection, it's probably going to set it to low. Yeah, everything on low. So that's not the lowest. There is lower than low. Let's see, everything set to low. Now it's at 31. Feels like it's gonna drop when they run. 27, 28, below 30 on low settings. After a few patches, this will be good. Yeah, I hope so. The resolution is 1280 by 800. The Steam Deck's resolution in the settings is gonna say 4K. It's not 4K, I promise you. Full screen mode. Full screen. There's no option for 16 by 10 when you go to full screen. The internal FSR is forced on, so that's gonna be at 720p. And it's not much of a difference. I think we gained like 1-2 frames. Maybe the difference in daytime, nighttime, that has a effect on the FPS. So if I set to window, you can go to different resolution options. But if you set it to full screen, it doesn't support 16 by 10 for some reason. Want to see how many FPS on the highest settings? No, I don't think we want to see that. I'm gonna check, but either way. Right, let me change that up again because now people think this is medium. This is on low now. It's not on medium, unfortunately. I wanted to equip this. Wait. This still looks better than original with no mods. Too many rose-colored glasses. I guess. I haven't played it in a long time. It really looks good though, but it does have higher textures on pretty much everything. So on low settings we are pretty much around the 30 FPS mark. If we limit it to 30, it's probably gonna be best for stability. Let's see. Let's do the unthinkable and turn on frame generation. Looks like a mobile game. I don't think so. Oh, that's what changed. We were on XeSS. For some reason it switched to XeSS. Is it gonna be better now? Let's see. Light changes. No, it's still the same. Yeah, these days FSR and XeSS are pretty comparable. Frame gen on. FSR balanced. Apply changes. Now with frame gen. Oh, no. With frame gen, you usually want to have the manual GPU clock set to a specific number. Doesn't have to be at the maximum. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that lag? My Steam Deck is going crazy. Let's leave it at that. Okay, this is frame gen on. You can see the pacing is all over the place. Let me edit this real quick. Frame gen on. In terms of input delay, I can tell you guys that it is not great. You can definitely feel it lagging. This is frame generation on. I've seen games with a better implementation. Now it's not that bad. Like for example, Stalker 2, that frame generation is awful. And again, with frame generation, that's usually designed. If you have at least 60 FPS and you want to go above that, it will do a good job. But if you're struggling to get 30 FPS and you turn frame gen on and you're still not getting 60 FPS, the input lag is gonna be unbearable. This kind of playable, but it's really not great. In first person, oh, it's gonna suck. Look at the ghosting on the sword. This is FSR's finest doing. Now this is lowest settings with frame gen on, medium settings with frame gen on. It's not gonna be much better, trust me. Some people, they can play with frame gen, but I don't think it's gonna be good for most people. Shadows off might help. It might, yeah. Let me turn frame gen off. I'm sorry, I can't. So let's see. Shadow off. Global illumination off. Light changes. Right, yeah, with shadows off, we're up to 77, 80 FPS. This is with frame gen, guys. Now, as I said, the more FPS you get with frame gen, the lesser the input delay is. Now it is a little bit better. It's a lot more playable. But now you also have to contend with low graphics and with some input lag. So I would personally prefer to play at 30 FPS than to play like this. It's not terrible, but it's also not great. What about high with FSR quality and a 30 FPS cap? All right, let's turn off frame gen. Set this to quality. Set this to high. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. Come on, it doesn't even want to go. Oh, high. Okay, apply changes, and you want to limit this to 30 FPS. Apply changes, and you get around 21, 24. Now, if This is all on high. If we set some of this to low, if we turn up some of the shadows, we're probably gonna be able to keep 30 FPS. Oh, now it's going 14, 15. It's struggling. I'm gonna fall off. Okay. Let's see. Everything to high. We are gonna put this on medium. This is gonna lose a lot of the fidelity, but actually hair quality. Now that I'm actually in third person, this probably has a big effect. This we can set to low, and this we can set to medium probably. And we're still not reaching 30. But this is with FSR set to quality. Let's see what the ghosting is like. You can still see the ghosting on the sword there when I move. Maybe we can try XeSS. FSR off, 30 FPS possible. Unfortunately not. Probably on the lowest settings. Let's see actually. FSR off. Set this to the lowest possible settings. Oh, I should have gone the other way. Now it's gonna struggle a lot. Lowest. Let's turn off this. FPS. I can't write 30 FPS now. FSR off. Oh, this is not even the lowest, so let's go lower than that. No. FSR off, anti-aliasing set to PSR, 30 FPS cap. Alright, FSR off, 30 FPS. Oh, we dropped 27. It is actually reachable. Without any FSR, you can get to 30 FPS. You might drop below 30 here and there. I can see it dip down to 29, 28. Battery life, like this, is 75%, so I would say it's still dropping, but it's still around 2 hours and 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. You're getting around 15-20 minutes more when you cap it to 30 FPS. How are you streaming your deck? Capture card? Yeah, I am using a capture card. I believe I've linked to it in the description. It's the Signal HD60. This is actually pretty good. No FSR, lowest settings. I mean, obviously it doesn't look great. You can still see ghosting actually. Is that, wait. Oh no, there's no ghosting, okay. You can see texture streaming, but at least there's no ghosting on the sword. Try combat. Yeah, I did some combat earlier. Let's go find some crabs to kill. Sprinting, it still hovers around 30. This is actually not too bad. If you don't mind the texture streaming, we can dip around to 20, so there are some dips, some spikes here and there. I would personally just use FSR or XeSS set to at least balance. I can content with the ghosting. It's... Oh. Did it crash? I think it crashed. Oh, okay. That was a big spike right there. What's above Ultra? I have a death wish. Looks amazing. Okay, let's see. Still pretty nice. It does dip just a little bit. below 30. But for no FSR, this is actually pretty good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, shader stutter. Let's see. Let's set it to ultra, guys. A lot of you wanted to see this. I don't want to see it, but let's see. The controls actually feel pretty good. Surprisingly, the controls feel very good. What's above ultra? I don't know what's above ultra. I think above ultra is just customized. So ultra is the highest. Ultra. All right, but I'm gonna use FSR because it's not gonna be set to balanced. Okay, ultra FSR set to balanced. Oh, of 20 FPS. Actually, not too bad. I was expecting like 5 FPS. Yeah, it was on the lowest possible settings. Okay, 15, 16 FPS. This is on ultra now. Do I even want to change the text? Ultra FSR balanced. Actually, the frame time and the frame graph is around 55 ms, but it is pretty stable. For some reason, on ultra is very stable. That's because it can go above 15 FPS. That's why it's gonna be stable. It can't even stutter. Oh, 12. Can we get below 10? Oh, 10. 7. Okay, 7 FPS. Not too shabby. Steam Deck is going off. The fans are also almost at maximum RPM. 77 degrees, 78 degrees on the GPU. There's a moose here, so not gonna wait. 20 FPS. The water looks nice though on ultra. Can you get to 40 FPS with more moderate settings and FSR? We tried. Can't quite reach 40 FPS and have it stable. But you can reach 30 FPS and have it pretty stable. So that's something. Oh. Oh. Actually, in first person on ultra, we can almost get to 25 FPS if we're not looking at the pretty water. Yeah, I'm not keeping it that way. Actually, let's set it. Let's try and get to stable 30 on medium. We can try and do something like that. Medium. Shadow quality low. Illumination quality lowest. Reflection quality. Care quality. I don't care about that at all. Yeah, we actually haven't tried XCSS. XCSS set to ultra quality plus. Wow. Set XCSS set quality. Change the text again. I'm gonna say low / medium. Oh. Text going off the screen. It's not great. This is gonna be XCSS quality. Battery life actually like this: medium, low and medium settings with FSR or XCSS. Battery life can almost reach just about 3 hours. Now we're at 70% and we're dropping to about 2 hours of battery life. So I would say 2 hours 45 minutes. Okay, so this is on mostly medium settings with 30 FPS lock. XCSS actually, see, XCSS doesn't produce any kind of ghosting here, so it's actually a better option in terms of upscaling technology compared to FSR. This is actually pretty good. 30 FPS on medium settings with shadow set to low, global illumination set to low, hair quality set to low as well. Third person, you can still pretty much... Oh, it's dipping, it's dipping. So it's gonna spike below 30 for sure, but I think most of the time you can definitely get away with 30. If you want to tweak, if you have the patience to tweak a lot of the settings, I would say that this is definitely very playable on the Steam Deck. Some people were saying it's not gonna run at all in the open world, but this is pretty great. Now it's probably gonna dip in the city, but like realistically, how much of your time are you spending in the city? I feel it's stutter though. That's what I'm not. Let's turn off the GPU clock. You can see the frame time stutter a bit, which is not great. Struggling right now. So yeah, maybe if you turn down some more settings from medium to low, it's definitely gonna run a lot better. This is struggling. I wouldn't say this is keeping it stable 30 at all. As long as it dips below 30, I don't see it as a problem. So long as it's not that at all times. Is this installed on the SD card or internal memory? This is installed on the internal memory. This is the white OLED 1TB Steam Deck on the latest Steam OS. And I'm streaming it through a capture card to my PC. The fans are going off. The GPU and CPU have reached 80 degrees at some point. They're now at 75 degrees, with the ambient temperature being around 20 degrees in the room. So it's getting pretty hot, but it's not bad. Let's see if we can make this more stable by bringing down resolution. Actually, you can't go below 720p, 1150 by 720p, and then internal FSR kicks in. Now it looks even worse, we're still dropping. I don't know why this keeps happening, but we get to about 30 on medium settings and then I change the resolution to a lowered one and it starts to run worse. How is that even? It doesn't make sense. Now we're below 30 for some reason. Actually, let's keep this at 60. See, low. Actually, let's change things up a bit. Now view distance quality, let's just say that we don't care about that. Effects quality, we can set that to medium. Foliage quality, we can set that to medium. Shadow quality, struggling between low and lowest, not sure. Texture quality, we definitely want that on medium. Post processing, hair quality, I don't care about that. Quote quality, I don't care about that. XCSS set to balance, let's say. And yeah, it's struggling. Oh, now it looks bad. You should try the FrameGen mod. It has FrameGen built in. I believe it has the latest FSR version, so the FrameGen mod is probably not gonna make much of a difference. It doesn't say which FSR it is. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's FSR 3, so it's probably FSR 3.1. So the FrameGen is gonna be pretty much the same as the one it already has included. But for some reason, we were just running at 30. I changed the resolution here, and it made everything worse. Ooh. Yeah, FSR is not. Oh, look at that! Look at that ghosting on the FSR. Oh my god, it's bad. I think XCSS is definitely preferred here. Can you still? You cannot use frame gen with XCSS. Yeah, that's right. Let's see actually. Oh, no. Does the time change, does it affect the FPS? Okay, so we're right about 30. Oh, dropping there. If we set it to, it's gonna be nighttime. During nighttime, yeah, it doesn't seem to affect the FPS much. What is this wizard doing here? Wait a minute, wait, don't summon anything. Oh my god. Oh, this is bad, guys. At this FPS. Wait, does it actually die when he dies? So maybe it is a little bit better during nighttime, but not by much. XCSS performance. Yeah, let's try that. Performance. Not much of a difference. It texture actually looks kind of blurry. Ghosting. No ghosting at least. It looks pretty good. The only thing I don't like is the frame time. It's not stable. If it was like a straight line and I got 30 FPS, that would be pretty good. I would be content with that. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for my preliminary testing. I am gonna come up with a video probably going through all the other settings, like setting FSR to ultra performance, which I wouldn't really like. I think XCSS is the better option here. But with a little bit of tweaking, you can definitely get this to run at 30 FPS with some minor dips below 30 FPS. But it's running a lot better than I expected. I had some expectations set by the chat that it's going to run bad in the open world, and probably there are some areas, maybe even in more towards the end game, where it might drop below 30 FPS. But for the most part, it runs pretty well. So thank you guys for joining the stream. Subscribe for more Steam Deck content. If you want to see a video with the recommended settings for this game, I will try to get one up later today or maybe tomorrow, and hopefully we can get it to run at least at 30 FPS. Thanks everyone for joining, and I'll see you guys around.